The past had a scent. Ayesha could smell it in the rain-soaked streets, on forgotten letters, in the faded ink of old photographs. Now, in the dead of night, it came through her phone. Reyna was alive. Or someone wanted her to believe that. She stared at the black chip on her table, the one from Black Mirage, the exclusive Mumbai gambling house she left behind, a puzzle piece she never expected to see again. And now, Reyna, supposedly dead, had called her, whispering a warning. Ayesha exhaled, forcing herself to think clearly. If Reyna was alive, it meant two things. Someone had lied about her death, and that lie was about to unravel. She grabbed her phone and dialed back. No answer. Outside, the city hummed. Pune had been her sanctuary for 7 years, far from Mumbai's underground chaos. Here she built a quiet life as a tarot reader, leaving shadows behind. But shadows don't say goodbye. A sharp knock at 2:30 a.m. made her start. No one visited then. She moved cautiously, fingers brushing her knife in the cabinet. Living alone meant paranoia was survival. Another knock, firmer. She checked the peephole. Under the flickering streetlight stood a familiar silhouette, Inspector Ragan Sinha. She knew him as a client. She opened the door, but didn't step aside. Inspector. Raghav's face was unreadable, but tonight something was different. Sharp, calculating. Sorry to disturb you at this hour, Ayesha. What brings you here? Tarot reading at midnight? No, he met her gaze. A murder. Her stomach clenched. Raghav handed her a photograph. A man sprawled on a casino floor, a bullet between his eyes. The red glow of slot machines made the blood look surreal. Ayesha's breath hitched. Kneel. Her fingers went numb as she clutched the photo. When? 2 hours ago. Raghav's voice was steady, watching her reaction, measuring it. At Black Mirage. The black chip on her table burned in her peripheral vision. Fate wasn't just knocking. It had broken down the door. Ayesha, the suspect. Again. Raghav stepped inside, closing the door behind him. Someone saw you tonight. Ayesha's head snapped up. That's impossible. Is it? He leaned against the wall, arms crossed. A witness saw a woman, dark hair, red dress, leaving the casino just before the murder. Ayesha's blood ran cold. She hadn't been to Black Mirage in 7 years. She didn't own a red dress anymore. Someone was recreating her past and framing her. Ravi Maheshwari's murder had pushed her out of Mumbai before. Now, it's happening again. I wasn't there, Raghav, she said, voice steady. He studied her silently, then pulled out a grainy security footage image. A woman, same height, same hair, red dress, walking out of Black Mirage. A chill ran down her spine. It wasn't her, but someone made it look like her. It's not me, she said. Raghav's jaw tightened. Then start talking. Someone wants you buried. Again. Her phone rang, cutting the tension. She didn't recognize the number, but answered anyway. Ayesha, whispered Reyna. She turned away from Raghav, gripping the phone. Reyna, where are you? Silence. They know. Click. The line went dead. Ayesha closed her eyes, heart pounding. She'd spent 7 years running from a crime she didn't commit. Now, someone was making sure she couldn't escape. She looked at Raghav. I need to go back to Mumbai. Raghav raised an eyebrow. Why? Because the past isn't done with me yet. The night outside was thick with fog, as if the city itself doubted the truth. Inside Ayesha's apartment, the air was heavy with suspicion and buried secrets, an unspoken accusation hanging between her and Raghav. She kept the phone pressed to her ear, barely breathing. Reyna, she whispered. Ayesha. The voice on the line trembled with urgency and fear. They know. They know everything. Aisha's heart sank. They. The word stretched and coiled in her mind, a faceless force from her past rising again. Where are you? She asked, gripping the phone tighter, but the call disconnected. Her breath hitched. Roghov watched her silently, his presence like a spotlight dissecting her reaction. She slowly placed the phone down, meeting his gaze. Reyna is alive. A flicker passed through Roghov's eyes, but he didn't seem surprised. We never found a body. Aisha clenched her fists. 7 years ago, after Ravi Maheshwari's murder, Reyna had vanished. Everyone thought she was dead. Let me guess, Roghov said sharply. She warned you about something or someone. Aisha didn't answer, but her silence said enough. Roghov stepped closer. You need to come with me. Black Mirage was closed, police barricades at the entrance, neon lights flickering with an eerie red glow. Memories clawed at her, nights reading cards for reckless gamblers. The scent of alcohol and desperation in the air. She took a deep breath and stepped inside. The place was frozen in time, roulette tables still, slot machines dark. But the crime scene was alive. Officers moving in calculated patterns, gathering evidence. At the center, the body, Neil. Aisha stared. His lifeless eyes were open, frozen in shock. Blood dried around him, dark against the luxurious carpet. He had been shot at close range, execution style. Roghov crouched near the body, his gloved hands hovering over a playing card lying beside Neil's corpse. Aisha's stomach twisted. The death card,